Hello, everyone. Well, what time is it? Lunch someplace, breakfast someplace, dinner someplace, whatever time it is. Here at my house, it's about noon, so I decide to pop in. I think this is day 14, 15. Excuse me. We're going to do Easter card because last week I asked you what you wanted. It was graduation, Easter, and it was Easter. It was specific for a bunny. So I decided we're going to do a bunny with oval, and it's going to be showing the back of the bunny. So that's what, well, hello, Pat and Jocelyn. So that's what we're going to make today. I hope that you are home and stay safe and so on. So I'm going to flip you down. And we're going to get right at it. I'm using the oval, layering oval. That is what I'm using. And I pre-cut them. I think I know what I'm doing, but I'm not sure if I know what I'm doing. Put it that way. I don't have a sample. So it's pretty much create on the fly here. And so I'm going to flip you down. And we're going to get started. So let me push this down. And I'm going to go this way and this way. And we're going to do a little bit of adjustment here first, okay? So let me some adjustment for the lighting here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We're going to leave it like that and we will see. You know what though? I want to have, I don't want this to move. So then I forget to tape it under. So I'm just going to tape it on the side so it won't move on me. So we will start with the background. First I thought, oh, I'm going to do, because those note cards would have been lovely for that. You know, the note card, we got the light blue and we got, oops, let me pull it out here. And the scallop, we got the blue and we get the pink. I thought that would have been perfect. It's a bit too small for my bunny. So, and I'm using the smallest oval that I could use for the ears. And I cannot do the note cards with that because it would be like all cramped up. So this one here, let's do some measurement here. So this oval, this is the 2 oval that I use. I cut 3 in this, 2 for the ears and 1 it's going to be for his stumper, his feet. And this is going to be his body. This one here, the length of it measured 2.5. 2.5. And then for the ears, whatever it is, 1 3/4. So we're going to move that aside. Now we know. And the oval, the layering oval, you get a bunch, you get the scallop and so on. That's what I'm using. Okay, let me move that aside so it's not in my way. Now I'm using a piece of cardstock here that measure 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to do some sponging. These, see, it gets removed. You're going to ask me where, and first I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't like the sponge because I was used to a rubber brayer. Well, if you compare the rubber brayer to this, it's almost like 2 different tools. They don't make the same thing. The foam, it's awesome for a soft background. So keep that in mind. If you were used to a rubber brayer, these are not the same. It's 2 different, it's completely different, I say. So let me, well, where are they? Now, because I'm looking for them, I will find them. Just hold on. Okay, I am very blank. Where are my catalog got a lot of love. You betcha. It have to be around here in my tools. Okay, let me, oh, sponge is there. The brayer, oh, it's right here. I was looking for something else. Okay, so it is on page 181. Page 181, here is the foam brayer. You get 2 handle and 4 sponge for $8. I say when you buy it, I say buy 2. So you get 4 handles. So today we're just using 2 color, but a lot of time I use 3 or 4 colors, so then I don't have to remove it. How are you going to wash them? So you don't need one for every color you're going to use, but it's awesome, like the color that you use a lot to keep them, like the blue and the green. I use a lot of that. You just put there, pull this and put it there. That's how you're going to change it. Or also you can wash this under hot water or soapy, whatever, just like another sponge, and let it dry. Okay, I got Balmy Blue and I got Pure Pizzazz here. We're going to do the grass first. And let me share a little tip here. You know that silicone mat that you get, for gluing, you get the reverse image that I did with that. When you use the brayer, see, a lot of the time that I see my ink pad move, because you want to push that, use your foam brayer, put that there, and see, it won't move. So I got another foam brayer. Maybe I could put both of them on one, but I'm going to use 2. I use the silicone mat for many things. Before we add that, the shelf lining, that would be another thing that you can use. But let me tell you, the silicone mat works even better. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to share with you how I do the rolling here, and then I'm going to move that so it won't be right on top of my surface. So don't go back and forth. If you go back and forth, you're just going to have ink about half of the thing. So just keep on up and down, and up and down. Okay, I'm going to move that just there. Now this is going to be the bottom. I'm going this way. This is going to be the sky. This is the bottom. It's really, the card going to be this way, but for me, I like it this way. Now, I'm going to start and just keep on going. See? It makes a very smooth sponging. Very smooth. So if you're challenged with, just the sponging, this would be the trick. It's very, very smooth. Now, I want darker to go lighter. So what I'm going to do to go darker to lighter, start always at the bottom and come to the top. See? Now I'm going to go here, do a few at the bottom here, and then I go up. So it's going to go darker to lighter. And the pressure, don't press so hard. If you press so hard, if you see your sponge that it's all like that, it's too much. You wanted a smooth roll to this. I'm looking here to see quick comment. Okay, so again, I'm starting at the bottom and then go up. Because I want an horizon. So that's, to get an horizon, I need lighter in the center, darker at both ends. Okay, that should be about right. So I think you can see how it's good, the coloration. Now, because I'm a righty, I'm going to turn this way, and now we're going to do the sky. And the sky, I got paper here in my way. And the sky, it's the same thing. The same thing. You're going to do heavy at the top. You're going to come lighter. And the reason why you want that horizon, when you look outside at the horizon, in the center there, it's lighter, right? So we're going to come right here. You see oh, this one it's not rolling good here. Make sure. Here we go. If it don't roll good, just check the side. That means it catch on something it was not in correctly. Now let me keep on rolling. Roll on, baby. That's what I feel sing, right? So I'm going to top and then I'm coming down. Keep on adding. And then again. So we're going to do that a few times till I get the look that I'm going for. Get a little bit darker at the top. That looked pretty slick, I think. See, it's darker there and it's coming down. I can even maybe go a little bit darker at the top. Okay, that's going to be done. Now, we're going to build our bunny. So let me move that out of the way. And let me get my... that looked pretty good for my ground, I think. I'm going to use two. I was trying that before going live to see if it's going to work to do my hair, and it did. So how long am I? Well, first let's, I'm going to put that on my Stampin'Up here, and I'm going to score that in the middle. So score one of the oval in the middle. Now let me remove this, and I'm going to cut, I didn't measure, you know me, I don't measure much. It's about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, about 3/4. Just to make sure that both of my ears are about the same, let me check. Okay. To make sure that both of my ears are cut about the same length there, I'm going to turn it here, and here we go. So then my ear is going to be about the same, okay? Now, one thing we're going to do, we're going to take our bone folder and just press that a little bit down. I don't want to see it, but then I need it to fold. So I don't want it to be very pronounced, put it that way. Does that make sense? Here, let's do some sponging here. Let me get blushing dry. Blushing, oh, it's right here. I was ready for that. Imagine that. So I hope that, okay, so this is going to go this way. See, I'm going to do the back of it like this. Or can I go this way? Yeah, this way. Okay, I'm just going to smooth that around. You know, when you cut with the, it doesn't matter which kind of frame length, you got to decide that it's rough. Okay, I'm going to sponge just to give some depth to this. And I don't have to sponge the bottom because that's going to go in the back. So I get one there. And which way does it go? This way. Let me make sure that I sponge on the right side. And this way. Yeah. Me? Yep, got it. So I'm going to sponge over here. And over here. Okay, so that is done. Now for his little thumper there, we're gonna take the same size in the ears, and we're gonna cut that in two. But you know what? Before I cut it in two, I'm gonna sponge it. It's gonna be easier to hold on a full oval than smaller. Okay, now we can cut this in two. Voila. Now his body, that's the 3.5 oval. we're gonna sponge that all around. And the reason why I sponge is just to give him some depth to his, to the bunny. So it won't be like flat. And voila, that's pretty much done. Now, we're going to take the Pure Pizzazz and I'm using the Stamp Set Fable Friend. And you see the little grass there? We're going to use that. So, let's use this. And we're going to bring our little, our design here. And so I'm just stamping randomly on the, for the grass. So I'm stamping, and then get more ink. So it's Pure Pizzazz on Pure Pizzazz. And I won't go all the way to the top. I'm just doing about 1 inch here. So now you can see, okay, I'm just going to do a little bit light here. Here we go. So now it's going gradually there. I think you can see very lovely the ground, put it that way. We're going to put the Easter greeting there, but before we put Easter greeting though, we're going to build our bunny. So let's, we're going to use glue dots. And where we cut here, we're going to put a glue dot. One of them, fold this in two, like this. So see, it overcrossed there. Can you see that? It's going to overcross. Well, thank you. You like my grass. And then again, this here, just another glue dot here. So did you guys enjoy my quarantine video every day? Is it something that helped you to get out of the funk? Now we're going to take this and put our ears in the back. So here we're going to put at least 2 glue dots. Because you see it's very thick there, whatever bow. So we're going to put one here. And then we're going to put one here. Oh, not my finger don't have to be glue. Here we go. And we're going to put that right there. See how, oh, how can I show you that? See how much it's been there? So we're going to have to do magic when we glue that. Okay, now we're going to take our little thumper there, and they're going to go at the bottom here. So we're going to take this, and your glue dot's going to be this, oops, the side, you're going to put it on the side that you sponge. Going to put that right there, just the peak of it. And then another one, because the reason why you put it there, because you go in the back. If you would glue it in the front, then you would put the glue, but we don't want half of a chopped feet, right? And then we're going to put, you know what? I have to move this one. Their feet are more spread. Nobody going to see the back, so I can pull that. Poor guy just got an operation. Okay, now, do you know what that is? That's a cotton ball. So I'm just going to do a little cotton ball here. Oops. Do a little cotton ball. You don't want, you want still have it fluffy, right? But then you want it that you can glue it. See, we're going to have his little I think you get a little bit too much of, so I just peel from this. And see, we're going to have his little tail. Oh my goodness, is he cute? I think he is. So it's the back of the bunny. So it ain't no face in the back of the bunny. I don't know a bunny with a back face. So we're just going to put that there. Okay, now let's turn this around. Oh, let's mount that first on our card. So, because it's going to be harder to glue it on the card if... I'm going to put that right here. Okay, and inside though, we're going to do... let me fold this way. And I just want to do a bit of grass there, and the reason why I pulled that because I didn't want it on this side. I could have done the whole shebang though, absolutely. Let me just put a bit of grass here. It's just to bring the party inside. Here we go. So if you could always put little eggs there for the kids, you know, whatever. I'm going to leave it like that. They can write whatever. Now we're going to take this. Put that right here. And now the Easter greeting is, let's see. Maybe I'm going to put it on a circle too. About there, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, now let's use dimensional. Well, first we have to do, let's stamp it directly. And if we don't like that, then we can go and put on top with a circle. So let me put this straight here. So we'll see if we put it on the circle or not. And I got the Easter greeting in the sky. Let's bring some, you know what, I'm not using dimensional. I'm going to use the foam strip. The foam strip are a little bit thicker than the dimensional. So I'm going to put that right in the center here. The ear's going to flat up a bit, except if I would put many layers. I don't want that many layers. But I won't put it on each side, though. I just want to put more in the center. So it's going to bow on top of the card. Like this. Voila! I think his body, it's a bit too big. I think that, where's my oval? I think maybe if I would do it again, I would, because we get this, that was, because the here, I mean, yeah, you know what? I don't think so. He's a tall bunny. Put it that way. We're going to say he's a tall bunny. So that is it for my little Easter bunny. See how? So that's it for my kids' Easter bunny. That's about it. let me flip you back up and here. And then let me, here we go. So oops. I'd cut the bottom of the oval. You know what? Let me push that back down. I think if it would have been too square, yeah, I'm looking and looking. I'm not sure if square would it be. I think a smaller, when we're done here, I'm going to try it. You know what? I can try it right now. If you guys want to wait 1 second, I can whip this quick here. Not that. This. Let me try this. Yeah, then the ears would be too big. So I'm going to leave him like that. Maybe if I would have cut a bit at the bottom, I see what you're saying. That's easy done, though. Let's shove it under. I got that. I think that's the body going to be too small, but I understand maybe if I would have cut there, it's more like sitting down on his body. You know what? 1 second here. Let me... Okay, now if you guys said you have nothing but time, let's try this here. Okay, now I'm going to just lift this up here a bit, cannot too much because I'm going to stuff that there. I'm going to take this here. Okay, now we're going to sponge this. It's just a card, right? We have to try. And I'm upside down. I know. You know what? I like with the round there. How can I? I don't like the square, but I like this. You know what? Let me try this. Oh, you got a little poopy coming out. Oh, did you guys see that? I think that looked better. Okay, I'm going to glue him there. That's it. That is it. Okay, I have to make sure that I don't have none of this showing because it's looking like he had some dropping coming down. Oh, sometimes you have to laugh at your own, right? So what do you think? Let me flip that so it's straight for you. Is that better? Try a circle. I try a circle and a bunny, it's more oval, I think. So I did bunny before with circle and I really like bunny with oval. So rounder corner. So that's going to be it for my bunny. I think that he turned out okay. Yeah, it was bunny dropping. Absolutely, it was bunny dropping. So that's how I create. Many people wonder how I come up with this and that. Well, today you saw it in full action. Sometimes I do it and I'm like, maybe something else, something else. Right now, he really looked like he is sitting down, though. He really looked like he is sitting down. So I think that it's a go for me. With cutting there, I think it is a go. It's real. Maybe you get a little diaper too. It's pretty good. So I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely day. Like I said, please be safe, 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 safe. Don't go out if you don't have, and don't find an excuse to go out. You know what? I'm sure you get quite a bit of food in the pantry. You don't have to go to the grocery store every day. So stay in, stay safe, and keep on stamping. So I wish you a lovely day. I will be back tomorrow. This is going to wrap up my quarantine tomorrow. And I had shared one graduation card. And tomorrow I'm going to share this type of graduation card. It's like the gown. So that's going to be tomorrow. What time? Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. I'm going to say this, though. It's going to be early tomorrow. I think so. I think that it will be early tomorrow. I'm looking there on the side if it's questioned. So I think that's it. So till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.